players, District 5 6A champions, and DFW Fast Pitch Staff of the Year from Keller High School, Christina Gwynn Martin and Tiffany Boone. Alright, the first team All-Star, first team All-Area Morning News. District 13 5A MVP and 5A All-State. She went 25 and 3 and hit .495 with 13 home runs. Ranked second at DFW with 71 RBIs. A two-time state semifinalist and 2018 state champ, Kansas commit from Forney, Savannah Darrell Shea. Honorable mention All-Star, District 6-5A MVP, went 7-0 in district without allowing a run. Also hit .640 with 10 home runs and 56 RBIs. Through 3 years, she's already the program leader in career RBIs and home runs. UNT commit from Arlington Heights. Second team All-Star, first team Area Morning News, first team Area Starlook Media. 8-5A co-MVP, 5A All-State. 24-9 with 220 strikeouts. Also hit .625 with 65 hits, 63 RBIs and 57 runs. A Wichita State commit from Little Al, Lauren Lucas. Second team All-Star, All Johnson County Co-Offensive Player of the Year, District 5-5-8 MVP, hit .510 with 4 home runs and 36 RBIs from Brooks and Audrey Schneidmiller. Honorable mention All-Star, first team Star Local Media, 6-6A, Catcher of the Year, 7 home runs, 10 doubles, and 39 RBIs. She broke the school single season record. .580 batting average. Going to Midwestern State Farm, Bailey Brennick. Honorable mention All-Star, first team All-District, second team All-Area Star Local Media. 337 average, 6 home runs, 7 doubles, 26 RBIs. Going to Williams College from Northeast, Ronnie Ramos.
It'll take a second.
First team All-Star, first team Morning News, first team Star Local Media. 6-6A MVP, 6A All-State, 476 average, 24
It's just delay a few
RBIs.
seconds. You don't have to stand there. I just want to see it.
Going to UAB from Flower Mound, Kendall Jennings.
Okay, we're good. Just got in bed there.
DFW Fast Pitch Freshman of the Year, first team All-District, 334 average, 30 hits, 5 home runs, 12 doubles, 26 RBIs. So Marcus Hayden Sokolowski. Second team All-Star, first team All-District, hit .396, 36 hits, 6 doubles, 5 triples, 23 RBIs, and 30 runs from Flower and Caleb Wallace. Honorable mention All-Star, first team All-District, hit .564, 53 hits, and 14 stolen bases from Keller Central, Eddie Riggs. Alright, on to Team 2. First the coaches. They're after the district title for the third straight year. Clinch a playoff spot for the 14th consecutive season. District 6-6A champions from Flower Mound High School, Mark Libero and Ali Barrar. DFW Fast Pitch Co-Pitcher of the Year, first team Morning News, second team Star Local Media, 8-5A Pitcher of the Year, 5A All-State. She had the nation's leader for wins, going 37 and 2.
I'm going to turn both these off, okay?
Two-time state
This is brand new.
semifinalist,
Look at this
2017 state champ. Going out of state from the
I'm going to get out of here, but
Charles.
And you are looking live here at Warren Park out of Frisco, Texas, where we will see some amazing talent take the field today for the All Metroplex DFW Fast Pitch All-Star Game. Team in the third base dugout will act as the home team for today's game, coached by the Flower Mountain coaching staff, a team that was coached all the way into a 6 straight district championships, but they have lost in the first round in the last 2 seasons. In the circle for the Flower Mountain team will be J.C. Cook, a pitcher out of Maysville Legacy, and will be attending University of Alabama Birmingham. Starts things off with a strike. You good? Yeah, make sure the light's like all the way on. Yeah, let me see it. There you go. You're good. All right. Before we can even start our broadcast, J.C. Cook dealing right now. Starts the game off with 2 quick outs. Now we'll bring up Savannah DeRoche out of Forney, the Kansas commit. Will be in the circle for the Keller team.
And they actually play on the same select team, Texas Glory.
Yeah, last couple of years I've heard a lot about that team. They seem to develop talent at a fast rate.
A good matchup here. You got the District 13 5A MVP going up against the 5-5A Pitcher of the Year.
So a lot more on the line than just
bragging rights.
Yeah. I'd also like to welcome Brian Gosson into the broadcast out of Star Telegram. One of the major faces here in DFW and sports in general, mainly also in female sports. One of the major contributors for softball here in the DFW Metroplex.
Yeah, and right there, J.C. Cook got the call, strikeout. So they'll be coming up to bat.
Yeah.
Team Flower Mound. I'm going to guess DeRoche is going to pitch. No, looks like it's going to be...
DeRoche is supposed to be in the circle.
Yeah. I saw Jaylee McDonald running out. She's going to play third.
Yeah, there we go.
She's the pitcher over at Arlington Heights.
Yep. In my first year last year, I saw DeRoche in the circle against, I believe it was in the 4th round against Lake Ridge. And never seen a team dominate so much in a 4th round playoff game, but they were obviously going to be the eventual state champions last year, but from what I saw from that team, they were very impressive. And they even have her teammate on the other side that she'll be facing today, Vanessa Hollingsworth. Last year she was a freshman. She's a Missouri commit, third baseman from Forney.
Little injury bug for Vanessa, so hopefully she comes back very soon. But the kids I can make out, looks like DeRoche's in the mound, Jaylee McDonald over at Arlington Heights at third. see who the catcher is when she comes back.
Pretty sure the catcher.
I see Hayden Sokaleski, Farmlaw Marcus over at second. Oh, the catcher is Bailey Brennick
Out of Flower
from
Mound.
Flower Mound. She was District 66A Catcher of the Year. And as you can see, Bella Dayton, one of the top hitters in DFW.
It's actually two highly awarded catchers for the Keller side. He also got Audrey Scheinmiller, Burleson catcher, the 5-5A district MVP.
Yeah. See if I can find Bella's stats here. She was Offensive Player of the Year for 10-6A and 6A All-State. I was reading her stats off during the introductions. I didn't think I was ever going to end. She hit 602, 68 hits. Got a lot of speed too, 50 stolen bases. And I'm going to go and say most of her 68 hits look like that. Little bunt singles.
Yeah, very successful slap hitter.
Yeah. Well, looking at her stats, also 8 home runs, so she has some power.
Contribute to the team both ways. I'm sure with her speed, whenever she gets to the next level, they'll make her focus more on slap hitting. Be a nice leadoff hitter wherever she goes.
McDonald,
There's that speed, and she runs out of legs out a single, infield single with the bad throw over here at third base. We'll have our first base runner of the game, and we'll bring up J.C. Hamilton out of the Colony Tech commit.
Colony went to the state tournament, second time in 3 years, came up short, trying to win a second state title. You might have two of the fastest kids here tonight. Right here, Hamlin, 43 stolen bases.
You talk about a 1-2 punch. That's an easy way to get 2 base runners on to start your game, and then you bring up an impressive 3-hole hitter. She goes out of the slap, takes a swing, pops it up to left field, and will be good for the first out of the inning. Now batting will be the Kansas commit from South Lake Carroll, Katie Gee.
Yep, got 2 Kansas commits here, same age, 2020s. I'm sure they know each other very well. I know Katie missed some time there for Carroll, but still put up some pretty good numbers.
You grow up playing in the DFW Metroplex, you're obviously showing here today. You're going to play a lot of talent of girls that you're going to see playing at the next level, and typically you'll play against someone that you'll be your teammate at the next level, and you get to know them and be able to make that connection before you even get there.
Yeah.
In my experience, I played in high school against 2 guys that ended up going to the same school as me, and then you just kind of you just know them from playing against each other all these years, and
there
then
goes Bella.
End up being teammates over at the next level.
You might have mentioned this too, but a lot of these girls, probably all these girls play select, some of the top select teams. So they're either playing with each other or against each other. Just makes it that much better.
And select sports in the DFW area has always been top notch for a while. You'll find it that the top teams and there's the speed, and she will be called out at third.
Big out there.
Trying to show off her speed early, and the Flower Mound coach will appeal. Like
I mentioned, Daryl Shea's on the mound. She was also 5A All-State. She had an impressive 25-3 record. And it looks like they're going to overturn the ruling. So Bella's at third right now for G at the plate. DeRoche trying to get her on that little change-up.
An already hard-throwing pitcher, when you can get that good changeup over the plate, it can be very effective and actually make your fastball more effective in turn. Wouldn't be surprised if she comes back with the fastball here. There it is. Oh, and the error at shortstop will allow the
There's a run.
first run of the game to score. Bring up Gabrielle Garcia, another South Lake Carroll player. Catcher, Stephen F. Austin commit. Today's lineup is loaded with D1 talent. Stands in testimony to why growing up in North Texas, when you want to play softball, usually fits you the best. No shortage of talent whatsoever.
Yeah, Gabby was first team All-District and another 6A All-State selection. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. A lot of power.
Oh, and
Brennick.
reading the dirt, and still second will be thrown out at second.
Katie Brennick there on the throw.
That'll clear the bases and bring the second out of the inning. And
Oh, heads up. Trying to get her on that off speed.
fastball high taken. I believe it'll bring the count to 2-2. 3-2, correction. Bring a full count here. Gabby Garcia swings at another high fastball and be out of play. Live to fight another day.
Can remember watching Gabby this year, first round against Flower Mound. I think it was game 1. She hit 2 home runs there at Carroll.
See if she can show off some of that power here. Ground ball to the left side and will trickle down the left field line, foul.
Garcia battling here. Trying not let DeRoche beat her.
And it's popped up to the right side. Second baseman is under it and will be put away for the third out of the inning. And will.
But Flower Mound scores a run, so they lead Keller 1-0.
Foul down the left field line. Bring the count to 0-2. Fastball taken high for ball 1. Strike 3 called. Fastball on the outside corner will sit down Bailey Brennick at a Flower Mound. So bring up another Flower Mound player in Kendall Jennings. Uncommitted. First fastball outside for a ball. Fastball taken high and out. Bring the count to 2-1. Strike 2 and bring the count to 3-2. And ground ball up the middle will get through for the first hit of the game for the Keller side. Bring up Jaylee McDonald out of Arlington Heights. Brian Gossett was on the broadcast. He talked talked highly of Jace McDonald as one of the area's top players, top power hitters. And shows off a little bit of that power with a hard hit ball to the left side that will get through the 5-6 hole, and we'll start the inning. We'll have 2 runners on first and second with 1 out. Bring up Hayden Sokolowski out of Flower Mound Marcus with 2 runners on. First pitch, fastball fouled back. Ball hit into center field and will be put away here for out number 2. Forgive my pronunciation. That will bring Audrey Scheinmiller, Burleson catcher, the 5-5 district MVP, to the plate with 2 runners on, 2 outs. Great play over at third, and his ball is overthrown and will plate a run. It's a 2-out RBI and will result of a throwing error. Will bring runners in second and third. 2 outs. Bring to the plate Bailey Riggs out of Keller Central, the Tarleton State commit. See if she can do some damage here, take the lead with 2 outs. Off speed, swung low and outside. You know, I was talking a little earlier when Brian was on the broadcast how good off speed and fastball and how important a changeup is at any level of softball. And fastball high will put her away, and we'll leave 2 stranded, and we'll keep the game knotted at 1 through 2 innings. That was an example of seeing how that good changeup that she brought in low and away keeps the hitter on her toes, and will actually almost to the hitter's eye will make your fastball seem 2 or 3 miles an hour harder and make it much more effective. You can get that changeup over the plate. In the circle still for the Flowermont side is Savannah DeRoche out of Forney. I take this time to apologize for the technical difficulties, and we are now live. And if you have a kid or a relative or somebody that you were wishing to watch the entire game, you can catch the first 2 innings of the game on YouTube. Following the conclusion of this game, will be posted to watch the replay of this entire game, and you can watch the first 2 innings that were not live. Quick warm-up and we're ready to go. Kelby Robbins, the utility infielder out of Mansfield Legacy, another Stephen F. Austin signee, playing the last game of her high school career before she heads off into Nacogdoches, Texas, 3 hours south. Fastball taken inside for a strike. Ground ball to the second base and fielded cleanly and thrown over to first for out number 1. Now I'll bring up the pitcher, J.C. Cook, which Brian talked about had on top of being an excellent pitcher. Can also swing the bat very well. J.C. Cook is a University of Alabama Birmingham commit. Seen 2 or 3 of those today from both fields. Fastball outside for a strike. Paints the black. Bring the count to 0-2. There's that high fastball that Savannah DeRoche likes to go to, and will put J.C. Cook away for out number 2. But Kansas commit is really going to business here in the circle. Bring to the plate Carly Charles out of the Colony, one of many of the Colony players getting to play another game after their disappointing end of their season in the state championship. Carly Charles is committed to Iowa State. Umpire prematurely, rung up Carly. Bring the count to 1-2. DeRoche looks in, steps on the rubber. High fastball taken for a ball to bring the count to 2-2. And there's just that off-speed curveball taken low and away, swung at and missed, and Daryl Shea flies through the bottom half of the second and will put them away in order, and will bring up the farm on side again. Start off the top half of the third here. Dribble over the first base to be taken in by Charles and put away for the out number one. Bring up Jace McDonald's at Arlington Heights. Hard hit ball, left center. Take it in by a guy out in left field. Bring Lauren Lucas, the Wichita State commit, to the plate for the first time. Out of Little Elm. One of many Little Elm players here today. Part of the reason why they made it such a deep run in the playoffs. Often goes underappreciated, but outstanding defensive work today by Gabrielle Garcia, the South Lake catcher. Stephen of Boston commit. Gotten her pitcher a lot of strikes. And there's one of them. Fastball high. Called. 3-2 count. Hard A ball to the left side, brought in by the shortstop, and will be put away for out number 2. I'll bring the fantastic two-way player, pitcher Savannah J. Roche out of Forney, the state champion. Committed. Correction, that'll be out number 3. And the Flower Mound will come up to bat. The Flower Mound coach team will come up to bat in the bottom half of the 3rd. We got a new pitcher in the circle for the Keller side. Chase McDonald will come in the circle at Arlington Heights. Replace Savannah De Roche. Taking in at 3rd, and we'll good throw, put her away for out number 1. We'll bring up one of the fastest players in DFW back to the plate. Come back around at the top of the order.
Hit it to shortstop. There you go, Bella. There you
And a hearted ball up the middle. Comes out of her slap, sits back, and drives the low fastball up the middle for the first base runner of the inning. I'll bring up another speedster from the Colony, and JC Hamilton, the tech commit. Question of call at second, thrown out for the second time today. Great throw by Sean Miller, and popped up to the left side and taken in by the shortstop, and will be good for the quick third out of the inning.
edited the earlier video earlier.
Mm.
Before I redid it.
We will start the top half of the fourth inning with fantastic two-way player Savannah DeRoche out of Forney. Bunt attempt fouled off to the right side, and Brian was talking about her earlier. Pitcher with a good bat that can also show off her speed a little bit.
She's one of the best in the Metroplex.
And ball will get into left center, and DeRoche will take her speed and take a turn to second and will be safe. No tag. Lead off the inning with the double. Bring up Braylee Brennick at a flower mound. Runner in scoring position. Ball speed taken high for a ball. Paints the black for strike one. Hard ball to the left side, taken in at third, and over to the Iowa State commit and put away for out number one. Back to back in the order, Kendall Jennings at a flower mound. Come up to the plate with one away. Try to break this 1-1 tie here in the fourth inning. Ball to the hit to the left side and fades away foul down the left field line.
Crowd's just not as rowdy in an all-star game as it is at school games.
It's just no one really cares about the score of the game. It's just cheering for the bunt right in front of the catcher and will beat it out. And Jennings will get a rundown and will bring in Lucas. Great tricky base running after running out a bunt by Kendall Jennings. Will bring in the go-ahead run, make it a 2-1 ball game here at the top of the fourth. Jace McDonald at Arlington Heights, the power hitter, will come to the plate. Trying to extend this 2-1 lead. Ball hit, taken in by the shortstop and doubled off. Throw over the second will end the inning here.
That was a nice play.
We're back. Second Kansas commit in this game, KDG out of South Lake Carroll, will lead it off here for the Flower Mound team, trailing 2-1. Ball taken high, fastball taken high and away for a ball. High towering fly ball to center field will be put away. Route number 1. We'll bring Gabriela Garcia out of South Lake. South Lake players back to back in the order. The Stephen F. Austin commit come to the plate with a 1 out. Hard hit ball to the right side and will get overhead and hit up against the wall and slides safely into second with a 1 out double. Great piece of hitting by Garcia. Now to the plate, we'll bring Kelby Robbins, another Stephen F. Austin signee, the infield utility player. Off speed taken high for a ball.
All right. Looks like our run's going to score.
So we'll tie the game here, bottom of the 4th. I'd like to welcome Star Telegram's Brian Gossett back into the broadcast.
Yep, hanging out with Kenny over there on field 1. 6-2 score. What do we got here? Tie game?
Tie game, 2-2, bottom of the 4th. Dominant pitching on both sides.
Yep.
Timely hitting to score these runs.
Jaylee McDonald
had Darryl Shea doubled in the top of the 4th to lead off the inning, and then Jennings came up to bat at a Flower Mound and with a bunt single and gotten a run down, scored that run. Ground ball over the right side to 2 for 1, and we'll be safe at first. No double play. That'll bring the Colony Iowa State commit up to the plate with 2 away. Carly Charles. And hit sharply down the right field line, and we'll get in. And good piece of 2-out hitting, taking the ball the other way, and will now bring runners on first and third. Go ahead run. We'll be in scoring position with 2 away.
Annie Gunther from Wiley.
see if she can help her own cause here and take the lead for her side. Sharp hit ball down the left field line will stay foul.
Annie Gunther, a heck of a pitcher, 33-4, 126 ERA, district MVP. Helped her team make history. Wiley going to the regional final for the first time.
Wiley actually has 2 players in this game. They also have Bella Dayton and the outfielder that's heading to Arizona.
Looks like Jaylee gets a strikeout with runners in scoring position.
We'll strand that go-ahead runner and we'll flip on over the top half of the 5th, where the game will be back knotted at 2. You want to maybe talk about the talent over there? It's obviously some talent, a lot of D1 talent on this side. You want to talk about game 1?
Yeah, you got Team Wiley, Team Plano S over there. Maddie Wright and Kenzie Cackley pitching. Maddie Wright just setting the standard for Eaton for a long time. They're going to miss her a lot. She's had the set nearly every single season game career record for a pitcher. And then Kenzie Cackley, you know, she's only a sophomore, but she was the strikeout queen, the national leader, 497 strikeouts this season alone. And Kinsley's team over there is leading 6-2. I mean, the bats, you got Trini Cannon and Riley Love, Hayden Brown, Lexi Benson. I mean, all those kids have so much power, so much speed. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's really amazing to see at the end of the year, obviously. You more than anybody watch these teams play all year, and then you cover certain players. You see them play throughout the year, and then come here to the end of the season. You see all of them come together and all this talent here in one place.
It's awesome that we can have an event like this just to showcase these fine young athletes. Just want to give a shout out Celine Donahoe over there on field 1, hit a 2-1 home run. From Duncanville going to UNT. So it looks like you have Sokolowski, DFW Fast Pitch Freshman of the Year. And I can't quite make out the pitcher. Who's that over there pitching?
I'm pretty sure it's Gunther. Arnie Gunther.
Okay.
Wiley pitcher.
Nice little matchup.
Yeah, I've noticed over the last 2 years a lot of young teams, seem to be they'll be good for the next couple of years, set with a bunch of underclassmen. Talk about one team in particular. You had Forney last year, had a lot of young players, took them all the way to state.
Yeah.
Had 1 through 9 practically,
and
all going to college.
Strong group coming back for Forney. Obviously the Colony going to state, bringing back Hamlin, Jada Coleman. They're going to miss Carly Charles, that's for sure.
And we'll trickle up the middle for a base hit. Played a base runner with 1 away. Bring him to the plate. Bailey Riggs, Tarleton State commit, outfielder from Keller Central.
Keller Central struggled there this season, but Bailey Riggs had a nice year, hitting .564. 53 hits, 14 stolen bases. Definitely a player to watch next year.
A lot of the players on this field will be returning next season. Be interesting to see how they can repeat the seasons that they have this year. Fastball taken low for a ball.
Looking at their roster, the Team Keller, looks like 6 of the girls are going to be returning.
Oh, and another error made at second base. We'll extend the inning here for the Keller side. Bring Ronnie Ramos out of Plano East to the plate, see if she can do some damage, bring the go-ahead run in. Sitting over at second.
Ronnie Ramos, who's going to continue her career at Williams College. First team All-District, second team Star Local Media.
Paints to black for strike one.
Annie Gunther on the mound. She's going to Incarnate Word.
Should be playing in the conference with, believe that should be Abilene Christian, schools like that.
Yeah, we got a couple of commits.
Ground ball to short, and the flip to third, and questionable decision, should be safe at third. We'll load the bases here with 2 away. Kayla Wallace out of Flower Mound, one of many Flower Mound players in this game, will come to the plate. It's amazing all the talent that Flower Mound has this year, and
That's deep. Oh, but caught.
correction, it was 1 away.
And a great throw.
Great arm in left field. One thing you missed over here on this field, one of the spectators came on it, got his glove, started playing left field, made an out there, made a running catch. See if Lauren Lucas, the Wichita State commit, can do some damage here, bringing the go-ahead run over at third.
What a year for Lucas, and just like Annie Gunther there on the mound, team made program history, Little Elm that is, first time to the regional final. She and Jada Coleman, co-MVPs in their district, 5A All-State, 24 wins, 65 hits. Still got 1 more year for Little Elm. Lucas battling here with Gunther.
Sun finally starting to set below the western sky and give you viewers at home a much better view. She fouls another one off the left side and continues to battle here with 2 strikes, 2 away.
Another foul ball.
Another foul ball.
I think we're up to 11 or 12 pitches. And we're running out of balls. There's another foul ball. Big at bat here. Bases loaded. And draws that walk.
And that will plate the go-ahead run and make this a 3-2 ball game in the top of the 5th.
What an at bat.
Sure, we'll go down on the stats. It's a quality at bat. Come to the plate for the 3rd time, Savannah DeRoche out of Forney.
One-two count to DeRoche. These two teams met earlier in the right before the playoffs. A little warm-up game, Forney and Wiley. Forney ended up winning that one.
Good idea, good idea.
13 home runs for DeRoche.
And
that'll
get
drop.
into the outfield, and here's a strong throw, and we'll...
Oh! Nice throw from Bella Dayton
And we'll
in center field, the Arizona-bound 10-6A MVP.
amazing throw to cut off the runner at the plate, but the damage will be done. The Keller side will take a 4-2 lead heading into the bottom half of the 5th.
Looks like Lauren Lucas on the mound, the 2020 Wichita State commit. 24-9, 220 strikeouts, 161 ERA.
Here, Brian. There you go. Put it on Twitter.
Here you go, Izzy.
Lucas comes in and gets to face top of the order. First up, Bella Dayton, who just had that incredible throw from center field.
For sure, one of the reasons for Wiley's success this year. Nice bunt laid down, and we put a runner on to lead off the inning. Showing off her wheels once again and bring up another speedster and JC Hamilton out of the Colony Tech commit.
You got Texas Glory there on the mound with Lucas. JC Hamlin is a Impact Middlebrook.
And finally gets her first hit on the game and put the 1 and 2 hitters on to start the inning, and we'll bring up Katie G, the Kansas commit, South Lake Carroll, one of 2 Kansas commits in this game. And the go-ahead run will come to the plate here in the bottom half of the 5th. Oh, hard hit ball, screamer down the left field line. Will roll up all the way against the wall. That speed that was on the bases will come all the way around to score, and both runs will come in to tie this ball game at 4.
Katie G comes with big. Plays shortstop over at Carroll for Tim Stewie. Now one of her partners in crime coming up, trying to bring her around.
Back-to-back South Lake players in the order. Gabriela Garcia having a great game behind the plate.
Nice play at short.
Guy will be thrown out at third, trying to advance on a ground ball to the left side. It'll bring up Kelby Robbins, the utility infielder from Mansfield Legacy. Another Stephen F. Austin commit.
That one's way back.
And we'll just fade foul down the left field line.
Right up
Ground
the
ball.
middle.
Pitcher looks second, nobody there, and we'll take the out at first for out number 2. They'll bring legacy pitcher J.C. Cook up to the plate, the Alabama Birmingham commit. Soft ground ball to the right side, fielded by the pitcher, and will be put away for out number 3. Great game we have on our hands. I know the score doesn't matter as much as just the exposure and seeing these guys, but we have a 4-4 game heading into the top of the 6th. And 3 ties and 3 lane changes today. The Iowa State commit, Carly Charles, will come in the circle out of the Colony. 3rd pitching change today. Hard hit ball to 3rd and take it in, and will be put away by Robbins. Experiencing some technical difficulties. Seem to be having some difficulties with the camera, but it'll be fixed momentarily. Jennings at the plate. It is popped up down the left field line. There's that guy back out in left field. Makes a running catch down the left field line. The Flower Mound team is short a player and puts one up. Puts a fan out in left field. Gives him a glove, throws him out there. Carly Charles puts them away in order, and we will head to the bottom half of the sixth tie game. The now pitcher Carly Charles, the Iowa State commit, will lead off for the Flower Mound team. Tied 4-4 here in the bottom of the sixth. Guy down the right field line and trickles foul. Sorry for the inconvenience. We now have the camera back up and running. I have to apologize again for the camera. Carly Charles grounded out to second. The first out of the inning. Hard ball to the right side and put away for out number 2. It will bring up the speedster Arizona commit Bella Dayton from Wiley. What an amazing throw to cut off a runner, which now has played some importance. Now it's a tie game. Cut off the 5th run at the plate. See if this 1-2 punch can work some magic again with their speed. The Texas Tech commit and the Arizona commit back to back in the order. Hard hit ball up the middle. Bella Dayton will single up the middle, and we'll have a base runner now. We'll bring Hamlin to the plate. Tech commit. It's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch, and taken low for a ball. Inside fastball taken for strike 2. Shows bunt. Probably see a slash here. Pulls back, and off speed taken low for ball 2. Brings the count to 2-2. Shows bunt again. The 2-2 pitch. Bella Dayton goes, and there will be no throw, and she will be in safely at second. Put the go-ahead run in scoring position. KDG will come to the plate with 2 runners on, 2 outs. Last time we had this situation with Hamlin and G up to bat. Oh, and the catcher throws it into center field, and the wheels of Bella Dayton will come around to score after the botched throw into center field. As the Flower Mound side will take the lead here late in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 away. Oh, hard hit ball left center, and we'll get down out there. We'll get through to the wall. We'll plate another run, and she'll be safely into second base, and it'll make it a 6-4 ball game now. Gabby Garcia, another South Lake player, back-to-back in the order. Come to the plate, runner in second, and we'll ground one up the middle, and we'll get through. See the arm, and we'll KDG will be safe at the plate, and we'll play the 7th run. 3rd run of the inning, and we'll make it a 7-4 ball game here late. Still runner in scoring position. Hard hit ball to the left side, taken in by the 3rd baseman, thrown over to first, and we put away. And the two-out rally is finally diminished, but the damage will be done. 3 runs come across with 2 away, and we'll give the Flower Mound side a 7-4 lead heading into the top half of the 7th. Carly Charles will be back in the circle for the Flower Mound side. See if she can finish it off and give her side a victory here in the DFW Metroplex All-Star Game. Sokolowski the freshman player of the year, will lead off for the Keller side. Towering pop fly to the left side. Left fielder closing in and will make the catch for out number 1. Sean Miller, the Burleson catcher, 5'5" district MVP, will come to the plate with 2 outs to go, and high and inside. Off speed will be fouled away. Another high pitch swung at and fouled back. Be 2 strikes now. And a base hit to the left side will get through. Give this Keller side some life. And another base hit in the left center, and will hold the runner at second, and will be 1 away here with 2 runners on. The tying run will come to the plate. Ronnie Ramos from Plano East will represent the tying run. Strike taken on the black outside corner. Be 2 away now. So 2 strikes now. And pop up foul will get out of play and foul back. Ball speed taken high for ball 2. And skied into shallow center field and will be tracked down by the center fielder. That's Bella Dayton out there, the Arizona commit. Impressive game today. 2 hits. Amazing defensive plays through the potential tying run, or what would have been the go-ahead run out at the plate in the 6th. Showing reason why she will be heading off to Arizona, one of the top programs in the nation for softball. Ground ball to short, and we'll get through. And another impressive play from the arm of Bella Dayton to throw out the runner at the plate, and that will be the ball game. The Flower Mound side, led by Bella Dayton and JC Hamlin, will take a 7-4 victory here. What a game here. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. It was Riley Byers on the call. You can follow me on Twitter at Riley Byers FNG. Tune in for more. I will be back next softball season, and you can follow me for all things Texas and Oklahoma high school sports.